Hey y'all, I am back, and let me just say, I definitely kept these in longer than 1 or 2 days, y'all. So when you're doing this, keep it in for a max of 2 days, okay? Life be lifing, y'all, am I right? So I didn't get to record after the second day as I had planned. It's just been so many things going on this week for me, but I still wanted to show y'all the takedown process and see what my hair looks like today. So I've had these in for 5 days, okay? And it's kept me a little protective style throughout the week for work. So, I'll deal with it, but it wouldn't be as frizzy if I would have took it out within those 2 days. So I am going to do the takedown with you. So I am going to use my fave Donna'S Recipe Strength Hair Oil, and I'm actually using the light nut-free version. This is my favorite one. It's not as strong smelling, and it also has a sweet vanilla scent. So yeah, this is only available on their website. So make sure you use code Jessica when you're shopping on their website. So I'm just gonna take a few drops of this and rub that into my hands. And so when you're using an oil to take down your braids or twists, this helps reduce the frizz when you're taking them down, and we love that. So let's get to it. And so when you're taking down your twists, try to be as gentle as possible. Try to go with the flow of the way it's twisted, because the more that you pull on it against its will, the more frizz you're gonna have. And again, since I've had these in for 5 days, I wanna try to maintain as much of the curl as possible. So take your time going through each twist and unraveling from the bottom. Don't rush this process, y'all. You got time. Like, look at that, okay? So we still got some definition there even after keeping it in 5 days. So I'm gonna keep going around, taking down my twists, but as you see, the definition is there, honey. Okay, so normally when I wear twists, I actually do make it a 2 for 1. But for this one, I just wanted to show y'all it without keeping it in for almost a week. But look, I'm telling you now, with the routine I gave you, the curls are gonna give, okay? You don't gotta worry about that. Honestly, I try not to go more than 10 days without washing my hair. I really prefer within 7 days. That keeps my hair hydrated the most because it gets dry. So I try to keep it within that, but max of 10 days. Once I take my twist out, they'll normally last me like another week. If your hair is dry, you need some hydration, honey. Okay, it's time to wash it. Don't let that itchiness continue to go on. Because honey, I do not like an itchy scalp. I gotta go ahead and wash it. Pay attention to your scalp. Pay attention to what your hair needs, and that will give you the direction to go. But yeah, like I said, as I'm taking down these twists, be very gentle. Unravel starting at the bottom and just gently, like we're doing now. We want to reduce frizz as much as possible. Here's the thing that happens if you keep it in for longer than those 2 days or so that I'm saying, like the ends get more frizzy, and then it makes it harder to unravel at the bottom. So do make sure that you are taking it out within those 2 days. Really, after 1 day, after it's fully dry, that is ideal. But 2 days, that'll make sure that it's fully dry and that the definition is actually holding. So I'm gonna finish taking out these twists and I will be back. Hey y'all, I am back. Oh my gosh. And I'm just, first of all, really excited because just look at the definition using Donna'S Recipes LOC system. I'm telling y'all, that LOC system will lock you in, honey. Like, I kept my twist in for 5 days. And oh my gosh. The definition is giving me everything, y'all. Like, I know Look, this is just a close-up. I know y'all see this. It's shiny, it's defined, it's giving everything. So now that we've got that out, you can adjust this twist out to your preference. For me, I like for my twist outs to last, so I normally don't do any extra separating. Like, I just unravel them and let it go for a few days. And then after a few days, I might unravel them more. Once I start separating these, you know, it can get a little frizzy and it cannot last as long. So that's my key to keeping my twist outs for at least a week, because honey, I love me a good twist out. My hair is done and I can do different styles. Like, you know, you can do a claw clip, you can do a upper puff, you can do a low puff, you can do 2 puffs, you can do buns, like whatever you want to do, you can just wear it out. There's so many things that you can do with a twist out. So, honey, let's get into it. Okay, so the last thing we're gonna do is separate our twist a little, and then we are ready to go, honey. Ready to pop on them, honey. Okay, sorry, I got a little bit excited. It's going. Body definition, shine, softness, like, how do you get all that into one? I'm still just a little bit shook right now. Like, I know I'm not the only one seeing all that. I know I'm not. We're gonna take the Donna'S Recipe Strength Hair Oil. I'm not gonna do too much, just like very minimal. We don't wanna be super oily, okay? And so what we'll do is I'm gonna actually start further back because I kind of like to have extra definition in my bangs. And you can kind of, ooh, just, okay, you're gonna just take your hand, smooth it down the center, and it's gonna naturally separate where it should. And then we're just gonna take that, but we're not going to touch the end. We're not gonna separate the end. We wanna keep those curled at the ends and just encourage some more volume. Just look, okay? Just like that, okay? See that? So we're just gonna do that with some more of our pieces, holding that end and just smoothing in between to encourage some volume. Like that. Just look at the juiciness of it. It's just so juicy and thick and luscious, and just smooth it. Same thing. And like I said, I want to keep my bangs defined, so I'm not going to touch these front ones right here. We're just going to get the back to make sure it's full. If you want it, you can make this a 2-for-1 style, honestly. And I do that pretty often with twist outs and braid outs, because why not? And now, I've got a little bit more volume. And there we have it. You have your perfect twist out using Donna'S Recipe. It's so pretty. I hope this video was super useful for your next twist out. Make sure you watch the first parts of this video series so you can see how to prep before we do the takedown, how to actually do the twist, you know, all those steps to get the final results. Okay? Oh my gosh, y'all, look at this hair. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for the next Madam J video, and have a beautiful and blessed day.